Loading. Welcome to Access the Animus.
Hello everyone and welcome to a new video here on Access the Animus. Today we're going to show you how to enter the otherwise inaccessible Ile de la Cité area in Paris in the Siege of Paris DLC of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is only available during a specific story-based part of the expansion, so just in case, mild spoiler alert here. In the video we're going to show you how to access this location, and then we're going to take you through a tour of this area, which is pretty huge, amounting at around a third of the city and still bears element of that story-based part, including documents, hence why the spoiler warning. We're also going to show you how to access the Palais de la Cité location within the Ile de la Cité area during free roam, which will allow you to explore this huge and finely crafted palace without the pressure to complete the quest it's tied to, and maybe discovering some documents you might have missed. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking it, subscribing to our channel and turning the notifications on so you won't miss any of our future updates. And with that out of the way, let's have a look at the Ile de la Cité area of the Siege of Paris DLC of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. As you might know, after playing and finishing the Siege of Paris DLC, it's not possible to access the central part of Paris, called the Ile de la Cité. In fact, all across the ramparts there are some protections that keep Eivor from getting in. In our opinion, the reason for this is that this area was designed specifically for the sequence that had to be played inside of it, that is the actual Siege of Paris that the expansion takes its name from. In that sequence, once the fight with Evils is done, the doors to the central area of Paris are open, and you can access it at night as the catapult projectiles are hitting the various buildings, all the while Eivor is meant to follow her quest, trying to kill the Bishop Ghostlan and Count Odo. Of course you can explore the area during that sequence, but the game doesn't tell you that the area won't be accessible later, and also exploring it and maybe even taking pictures during the siege event might actually break the immersion of this cinematic sequence. Instead, even just by flying over the city after the end of the DLC, you can see that there are some blackened and crumbled buildings, smoke coming out of them, and you can even hear some of the screams coming from the siege sequence, showing indeed that this area was designed around that specific scene. Now, we do understand why the devs might have placed the protections to avoid players from getting in. The area has these visual and audio issues that wouldn't make it a perfect experience while roaming, but we also honestly believe that that pales in comparison to the opportunities that this part of the city can bring, even without missions inside of it. For starters, this part of the city is beautiful. It has churches that you can explore, it has bell towers, an amazingly crafted palace, and even this huge statue of Charles the Fat that was heavily featured in the DLC's launch trailer. All these locations that fans might have missed during the action and the pressure of the siege quest can bring so many photo mode opportunities for the virtual photography enthusiasts, but they can also bring some gameplay opportunities, as this part of the city is dense with buildings, and once you are inside of it, you can parkour around them and inside of them while exploring, and the fact that these buildings are half crumbling also makes the exploration even more interesting. The palace, the Palais de la Cité, brings some exploration and stealth opportunities as well, as it is part of an infiltration mission during the siege, but again in that case you have quest objectives and characters to look for, so not everyone has time or the will to explore while doing that. In this case you can have indeed some fun exploring and stealthing your way through this location. Lastly, the area also contains several letters and documents that players might have missed during the siege sequence while trying to complete the quests, so exploring these areas also allows to find them and at the player's pace, which is no small feat. That is why, while we're actually going to show you a tour of all the area, we're also asking if anyone at Ubisoft is watching the video, please make this area available to everyone and not through glitches or an unexpected or unplanned wall jump. Fans deserve to see the work done by the developers at their own pace, and also this would allow to make more justice to the work created by the developers, with several visual, gameplay, and narrative opportunities that could be enjoyed by fans after they're done with the main story. In the meantime though, hoping that Ubisoft will make this area available to everyone, we're going to show you how to get in so you can see for yourself. Now this isn't completely new, other YouTubers have already shown how you can get inside the area and we're going to link some of them in the description, but we really wanted to show you this part of the city with our own point of view. So what you need to do is to go to the wooden bridge in the southern part of the Ile de la Cité, then parkour your way in front of the gates, and then you have to climb on the left side of the gate as high as you can so that your back is facing a wooden ledge placed on the ramparts. After that, all you need to do is a wall jump, and hoping it works, you'll be on the ramparts themselves and you'll be able to go inside the inaccessible area. So from now on, we're going to just take you through a tour of the various locations with the audio and sounds from the game. Enjoy!
Sur un marché des feuillages. Grand pitié.
cautious. This place is heavily guarded.
Été?
Salut! No puoi saltare!
Now, even within the inaccessible Ile de la Cité, there is an even more inaccessible area, called the Palais de la Cité, meaning the Palace of the City. In this case, we can also access this specific location through the path that is shown in the story sequences. Well, in case you don't remember that, that's totally fine. We're going to show you that too. You'll want to position yourself in front of the gates to the palace, turn around, go right this road, let's speed things up here, and follow the road until you reach this house and its door. From here you'll find a ladder going underground into a passage that will lead into the palace, so here it is.
This area is off limits.
And that's it for today's video. We really do hope that this part of the map gets open to everyone at some point down the line, as it is a big chunk of the main city of the DLC, and it does indeed provide several opportunities to the players. What do you guys think? Would you be interested in openly visiting this area of the map? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.